Welcome back to your hour. Sean Jones from the Wichita Public Library is with us today, and you have a lot to talk about.
I do. Like I say every week, so much stuff's happening at the library.
So I know you wanted to talk about the children's garden at the Advanced Learning Center.
Yeah, we actually just did a ribbon cutting for our children's STEAM learning garden at the Advanced Learning Library. And this is a video that our videographer put together, kind of showing the timeline, the time lapse of the construction. But this is a really neat thing that the library decided to install at the Advanced Learning Library. This was given to us by Spirit Aerosystems. They donated to the Public Library Foundation to put this garden in. And then Georgia and Keith Stevens were also donors on this as well. And basically, what this is an interactive playground for kiddos. So we have a lot of really fun little stations in the garden. There's musical instruments, there are little pieces that you have to crank to make music, or games. These clouds that are all stationed around the perimeter teach you how to make paper airplanes.
Oh, neat.
And Spirit Aerosystem Metals made these giant metal paper airplanes that hang over the garden, and it provides shade for the space. And they painted them really bright, bold colors. This is video of them putting those planes in, which took a village to do.
Yeah.
It's a little crazy. And there are 7 of them of all different sizes and colors. But this turned out really great, and we were just so excited to have this because it's just a great opportunity to have like this play element at the library, because playing is really how you explore the world and use your creativity. And
now see, yeah, that was fun.
yeah, and we're able to kind of pair that with literacy-based learning. So it's just, it's a nice space.
Yeah.
We're very
Well,
excited.
and it looks like a happy space, you know?
Yeah.
Some place where they can go, and if they just want to sit and read, they're surrounded by fun things.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a built-in, it's kind of like a little amphitheater inside that space, so we could do outdoor puppet shows and story times.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's very state-of-the-art, and we've just really enjoyed being able to work with our foundation to put that in.
Very cool. So what else you got?
So one thing I always like to talk about, and I don't think a lot of people know this, is our interlibrary loan system. We have tons of books at the library. Every subject you could possibly imagine, we have something there. But there are sometimes you're thinking of a book and we don't have it in our system. For a very small fee, it's $3. Our interlibrary loan system can look through libraries across the country and across the world to see if those materials are available at other libraries. What we can do is put in a request and have that item shipped to our library for you. You pick it up, you use the material how you need, then you return it to us and we ship it back to that library system.
So that's probably what the $3 fee is used for, is for shipping.
for posting and shipping.
Yeah.
And there's some back end work that we have to do, but when you're on the catalog on our website, if you don't see the material pop up, you can click, there's a little box that says like interlibrary loan or search other libraries. And that's what that does for you. It opens up this new database to see if we can find it somewhere else for you.
That's great. That's a great service.
Yeah.
So you've got story times, last round.
Yeah, so story times. We've been doing outdoor story times this fall due to COVID and kids not being able to get the vaccine. So we decided we'll keep them safe and do them outdoors. And we are getting ready for our last week of story times for the fall. This week, the last week of October. We have them at most of our locations. We have one on Monday at Alford. We have one at Rockwell, Westlink, and then the Advanced Learning Library downtown. And these have been really fun. Kids have really enjoyed these. And we're actually getting ready to launch our winter programs here in January. So we're going to be doing some virtual Facebook Live story times while it's still cold outside. And then once the weather gets nicer, we'll reintroduce the outdoor story times.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Our library is awesome.
Well, thank you.
It really is, because you kind of stay on top of what's happening around the world. You try to have materials that are appropriate, and you make it so accessible for everyone.
That's our number one goal. You know, we're a hub for information sharing, but also entertainment. And this pandemic really taught us to be flexible in how we offer
Yes.
services to customers. We never want our customer services. So we're always trying to find new ways to be able to be accessible to people and
Hmm.
to, like you said, stay on top of what's going on because people need to know what's happening and we
Yeah,
want to share that information with them.
absolutely. Well, Sean, it's always a pleasure having you here. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a couple minutes with Jamie Whitfield and her guest, Shalene Kepner. So, go away.